Hey guys, it's Lethal Port and welcome back to Jade Empire. And we're going to head over to the tea house and see if there's anything we can get over there for the intuition. But first, we're going to go and talk to Tong, or whatever his name is, and get this guy's figurine back. Oh, that bitch. Okay. Hang on. I don't want to spend that yet, just in case. Okay.
What do you want now? Can't you see we're busy?
You stole a figurine from Merchant Shop.
Figurine? You mean that clay statue? Pretty little thing. I just borrowed it for a while. I didn't steal it.
Why did
My
you
ma
take it?
used to have figurines like that. I ain't seen her in a long time. I really miss her. I just borrowed the figurine to remind me of her.
The figurine was a gift from Cheong's
A gift
own
from
mother.
his ma? Oh, jeez, I guess he probably wants it back, huh? Here, take the figurine. Yeah. I don't mean to cause no trouble. I just missed my ma is all.
Hey, it's
I
okay,
ain't
don't
crying.
cry.
I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
And you could go rowboat yourself. Whatever the heck that's supposed to mean. Wait, Rue. Beggar. In. Haven't come across Rue. Maybe he comes back when everything comes back. Beggar. Waterline.
Your move, old goat.
Talking to them after the dam and everything is how I can show them something of great evil or great peace, I guess. Good. Greeting once again. As I said before, I have no wares to sell you between the town cutting off and sailors like Tong stealing from me. I have nothing left. I have nothing here. I don't believe it. Thank you, mighty one. You have no idea what this means to me. I have no silver to offer you, but I'll give you a discount on all the goods I sell as soon as the dam is closed and I can replenish my stock. Want to ask you some questions? Of course, Honorable One. What is it you wish to know? Tell me about Sheng and the Ministry of Harmony. Minister Sheng is the Ministry of Harmony's representative here in Queensland. The ministry normally oversees the collection of taxes and distribution of justice. But with the problems that have been plaguing the area of late, he cannot do his job well at all, though I would never say so to him. Where is the Great Dam? The Great Dam? It is located beyond the haunted ruins of the old town. It would be inadvisable to go there. As I said, rumors say that the ghosts of those who died when the dam was closed have risen and seek vengeance. It is hearsay, of course, but still, I would never go there. How could the Great Dam be closed? I am sorry to say that I do not know, but surely a dam that can be opened can be closed. The engineers and architects must have made some sort of mechanism, but I am just a humble merchant. You should speak to Minister Sheng from the Ministry of Harmony. He would surely know more about this than I do. Of course, this humble merchant thanks you for your time. maybe actually. Yeah, no, I'll still go to the tea house. But I think our... Oh, hang on. Peasant Yagrin. Okay, talk to him. This was the one who was talking. Can't you see I'm trying to have an important conversation with my friend here? The young ones... Excuse me, today.
You leave this young one alone, you mangy old fox. She looks fit to break you in half. Might do us all a favor.
Okay.
Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time. You leave this...
Okay. Red way is over there. Excuse me, I'll just get a drink. Open this before, yep. Okay, I'm just gonna whoop. I know that it auto savers this, but I'm just gonna save it again.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Oh, that poor person. He was just minding his business.
Longsword! Longsword! You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again. We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Are you saying Master Lee he would... You're saying Lee knew he would be
The full
kidnapped?
extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the Spirit Monk Temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So you searched for the rest
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too.
I should go to the ruins to try to find this
Yes,
amulet.
Sun Lee intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty. My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
Can you tell me more about
I only know that I had to find the piece I was tracking. I did so. It is in the ruins. You must find it before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to help your master. The gates leading to the ruins are locked, but Minister Shane can give you the key. You can find him in the town square, the highest point in Tien's Landing. I suspect the minister is eager to have someone investigate the opening of the Great Dam. You can use this as an excuse to get the key and explore the ruins.
Can you tell me everything about the spirit thief?
You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master.
When should I switch to
Spirit thief is always useful. It is common to get run down or injured during battle, and you can tire yourself even further concentrating your chi to aid yourself. When you are feeling such a drain on your resources, switch to Spirit Thief, and each successful blow will restore you slightly. The drain will not hamper your opponent, however.
Do you have a favorite tactic?
If you
could
power
share?
through an opponent's guard with its strongest attack, it can briefly immobilize an enemy. During this, you can concentrate and increase the restoration. If you use that time to attack with another style, be careful. Your opponent may not be as vulnerable as they seem, and one must never be overconfident of victory.
Okay.
My assignment is to give you information to help.
Yeah. Do you know where I can find
The townsfolk commonly refer to him as Rue the Drunken Bosun. He's upstairs. Actually, he might be on the stairs, passed out.
Tell me what you know about
It is said that the water dragon is the shepherd of the dead and a symbol of life and restoration. Beyond that is philosophy and not for a soldier to know. As you see, I know little about the celestial powers. I knew less before Sun Li asked this service of me. I thought such beings were beyond physical assault. I was mistaken. I don't know how the attack was made or what blade could cut the heart from a god, but I do know that any man who would attempt such a plan is arrogant beyond imagining. I am unimportant, but I promised I would aid you as best I can, so ask your questions.
Tell me about you.
There is little to tell. I served him years ago in the Imperial Army. I was a tracker and a soldier. I was not at Dirge when it fell, but I heard the tale of Sun Li's death. But I refused to believe he was dead. In time, my faith was confirmed. He sought me out and told me what really happened. I swore my loyalty to him on the spot. I revere him as a teacher, and I revere him. Even when he ordered me to distant lands, my loyalty never wavered. But I am tired. I long for an end to my service.
You sound regretful.
Sun Li is a great man, driven by greater goals and ideals. Sometimes his gaze is lifted so high that he does not see what is right in front of him. We who serve him are sometimes forgotten, left to toil in obscurity until the time to act is thrust upon us. So it was with me, waiting for you.
You could use another fight.
I cannot. I have done my part. I have given Sun Li my loyalty and devotion. Now I am empty. I have nothing left. I see an end to my long service. I welcome it. I will give you what guidance and information I can, but that is all I will do.
Fair. Why has Master Li never
That would be a
mentioned
question for him, wouldn't it? I can only say that Sun Li devoted his life to raising you, to one day right the wrongs in the Jade Empire. If he wanted to keep some small part of his own life and thoughts for himself, who are you to question that? Everyone must have their private side.
Okay. Have a look ahead.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
My cousin disappeared last month. Nobody knows for sure, but I bet the pirates took him.
That's the kitchen out back.
Dutong says he hired me because I'm big as an ox and just as smart.
Right here. Old Mother Kwan.
Hello, young one. My name is Kwan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Kwan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You used to own this tea house?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
You didn't know he owned the land when you
No
bought the
one
place?
knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ.
Did you check the writ to make sure it was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
I'm going to speak to
That
Dutong
is
about
very
this.
nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
Steeper
Hello,
Yanru.
greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot, I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Kwan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
I want to talk about Dutong and his imperial
That imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Kwan lost her tea house, waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did anyone ever see
Mother
the
Kwan
actual
saw
writ?
it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
I think the writ
What?
was a forgery.
You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Kwan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Kwan.
Maybe I could make Dutong
That might work.
confess.
It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Get him drunk and I'll get a confession out of him.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
You can make
The
him
restorative
sober
tastes
again?
pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly, makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Let's send Dutong some drinks.
We have two sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. One bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Okay. Let's give him an Imperial
One
wine.
drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? Good, good.
I'll be back.
Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's too drunk, come back and see me and I'll mix him up another drink. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Kwan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Okay. Let's do this just in case. Now, where is he? Here he is. 3 sheets to
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Master Dutong's tea house. What can I do for you, my friend?
Let's talk about the writ.
The
you
writ?
showed by the Kwan.
Why waste time on such a dry and boring subject, my friend? Can't you see the drink is flowing? Look at how busy my tea house is. Isn't it glorious? Put the writ out of your mind and join the party. Mingle. Enjoy yourself. Everybody should have a good time at Master Dutong's tea house.
Okay.
You should speak to Dutong. No problem. We have two sorts of wine here. One drink for Master Dutong.
6.
Good, good. Go speak. We'll get him.
Let's see how he is.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the writ. Why waste?
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
No problem. One drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Okay, I think
One drink for Master Dutong coming up.
Fuck. No!
Good, good.
You! I've seen you around here, skulking around, watching. You say you're leaving, but you're still here.
You should.
Yeah.
No problem. The Imperial season. Sure thing. He doesn't like taking it, but I'll just slip it into a glass. He'll drink it and be sober as a judge in no time. Anything else I can do for you? One drink for.
Okay.
One drink for Master Dutong. One. Good, good. Go. We'll get.
Greetings and salute. Hail and.
Okay. Give him one more normal one.
One drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else? One drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything
I
else
think
I
I
can do
made
for
him
you?
paranoid again. Good. Yes, right.
Good. We'll
Just be sad.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of 3 Sheets Dutong? No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins. Then I'll feel better. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
God, oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung. And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Yes, you told
What?
me it was
No,
fake.
I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Kwan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Kwan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
We discussed me, Dutong. We won't sell Mother Kwan
Right,
out like
of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Kwan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Kwan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house.
Dutong's writ was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Dutong confessed the tea house is yours.
That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. This brave young lady exposed him for the fraud that he was. The tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Kwan! Her tea house is back in business!
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
It was nothing. I was
I
glad to
don't
help.
have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Kwan's.
Whoop. Yep, it started to sparkle.
Praise the Emperor! Old Mother Kwan is back in charge, and I'm back steeping tea where I belong. No more giving out bad advice for me. Praise the Emperor!
Oh well, should ask him about his bad advice before. Oh, we go.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Old Mother Kwan is trying to make this place respectable again. You can't stay here. Go close the dam.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
You will?
Okay.
Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or, can you get some?
I am Eden Evergreen. I need your help.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show them. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or 2 to get my courage up first.
Now, did you just take me to the
You
pirate?
can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
I was told you were brave enough to take
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp if I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk. But when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go.
You're not worthless, Rue. I need your help to stop the pirates. Worthless drug.
You mean that, don't you? Well, I may have a bit too much fondness for the wine, but I won't turn my back on someone who needs me. Let's do it! To the pirate lair! I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
I have some questions.
The only questions I ever get are things like, can you leave now? And, can you not vomit in here? Are those the sort of things you're likely to ask?
Tell me more about
I've been pulling a barge ever since I was old enough to hold the pole. Been drinking since about then, too. And that's my life. Many a bottle of wine finished, many a trip on the river. More bottles than trips, to be honest. Not much more to tell. I'm just a simple man with simple needs.
I want you sober while you're working with me.
You make a wonderful jest. Wine is my best friend. She keeps me company in bad times and good. I soon cut out my tongue, I would. But don't let that worry you. My barge will get you where you want to go safe and sound. Even drunk, I can navigate the river 10 times better than anyone else in the village.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't press any buttons. Just drop my controller. Whoops. Crackle, crackle, crackle. I have questions about
I really don't know what you think I'll be able to tell you. I know quite a bit about the bottom of a wine bottle. I also have substantial experience with the bottom of a wine bowl and a wine barrel. But that's about it. I'm not real good at this whole question and answer thing.
Okay. I'll meet you at Vegas.
Good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
The wine on this man's breath makes me doubt his words, but the look in his eye tells me he'll be there when we need him.
Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
Everything is right again. Thank you for putting Old Mother Kwan back in charge.
Oh, you. Oh, there we go. Let's go that. Whoop. And let's spread it over here. Put it into spirits.
They say the ruin...
Do you mind? I'm in no mood for company given my present state of despondency.
I know a woman who might be interested.
My name is Yaru, though some of the locals disparagingly refer to me as Yaru the Sailor. You see, I am predisposed to seasickness. Ergo, I despise the water. Yet I suffer their verbal slings and arrows with nary a complaint. It is just one more misfortune to pile atop the great heap that buries me in misery. I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable, but just slightly inferior to my own. Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses, barmaids, peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street.
Yeah, I don't want Eileen to go with you. I want her to go with Tian. Just need my shit to be worked out. Maybe your
Or
standards
perhaps
are
everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience. Not when I deserve so much more. Your jibes, Canary, prick the armor of my pride. They are blunted barbs forged by the sputtering flames of your lesser intellect. Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Who are
I am
you?
Dong
Who is
Ping,
Zhang?
Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen, and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
Don't worry, I'll speak with him.
I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Okay. Go talk to him in a sec. Actually, yeah, no, talk to him now.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
Why are you upset?
Zhang kill Ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with Ox. Zhang not want to hurt Ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for Ox.
I believe you. I'm sure you didn't do
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Maybe you could get another
Master
ox.
already have another Ox. Poor Ox. Zhang killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Zhang anymore.
The other ox will be lonely if you don't
Zhang
get
is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and we be friends again. I will go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Sean coming. Sean, go home now.
Thank you for convincing that poor ogre to leave. Such a sad story, really. He certainly seemed harmless enough, but the customers were leery of him. Here, this is a little something to thank you for your help.
Thank you, Mother Kwan. Talk to you in a minute.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace? I'm nobody important. Nobody at all. And I have nothing to say to you. Sorry doesn't count for much. Sorry can't erase our mistakes. Sorry can't change the past.
What are you
Nothing.
talking about?
It's not important. Not anymore.
Oh, he's the...
Just leave me alone. Can't you just... Sorry doesn't count. Just...
Okay, I'm gonna have to come and talk to him later, but he's upset because he wasn't able to save the orphans in the flood. Come back to what's his face. Okay.
Everything is right again. Thank you for putting Old Mother Kwan back in charge.
Okay, let's go and talk to this dude.
Well,
hello there. Sorry. You just caught me in the middle of eating. Ha, who am I kidding? I'm always eating. What can I do for you? Who are you? I am Jade, master cook and a master of everything, enjoying the fruits of my labor. As my sizable girth would suggest, you've never had food like mine before. I'll wait. It's too bad that people outside my home of cannot seem to stomach the delicacies that I prepare. They truly don't know what they're missing. I was recently at the Imperial City, and not one person there could eat so much as 2 of my dishes. Such weak constitutions. All of them. Why don't people like your food? The food from my country can have some unusual effects. For example, this dish is roasted heart cow, sautéed with bile of leopard, has a particularly nasty effect on one's constitution. Other dishes like my monkey's brain stew can have a negative effect on the workings of the mind. Still others can deplete one's spirit. It can be quite dangerous if you eat too much of one type of food, or if you are particularly weak in certain areas of your character. I'll try your food. You're a stout one, aren't you? But let's make this more interesting. Anyone can eat food, but can you eat 3 of my dishes? Do you think? Give me 300 silver to cover my expenses. If you can eat all 3 dishes in a row and stay on your feet, I'll give you back your money, and you'll leave none the poorer, but well fed. Didn't save. Well, fair enough. Here's your 300 silver. Remember though, these dishes tend to take a little out of you. I will describe the dishes that affect constitution first, followed by those that affect mind and then spirit. Of course, I'll eat along with you, so you know it's safe. First we have roasted bear heart, monkey brain stew, or shark spleen soup. It's fresh shark, mind you. My mind's up to the task. Give me some of the monkey brain stew. You have a strong mind, I see. Good. Now, the next 3 dishes are a bit more potent. Be careful what you choose. We have pickled haunch of deer served with brown beetle paste, cold eagle eye soup, and jellied eagle stuff with fermented seaweed. Take your pick. You have a strong stout spirit, quite remarkable. And so we move on to the last dishes. These are some of the most notorious recipes in Shandong County. I thought I was saying it wrong. Choose carefully. We have boiled ox testicles smothered in a succulent cream sauce, curdled porcupine bladder in clabbered rat's milk, and raw alligator eggs served in warm goat's gall. I'm feeling healthy. I'll take 2 of the testicles. Jesus. Shit. Fantastic. 3 dishes and you're still standing. You are the first person outside of Shandong County to ever consume that much of my cooking. I couldn't possibly keep your silver after such an excellent display of digestive fortitude. I will gladly give back your 300 silver, and we could make this interesting. If you are really daring, I have one last dish that I haven't even had the nerve to try myself. I'm sure it's safe, I think. Well, there's no telling how it might affect us. Tell me more, I might be interested. This new dish has no name yet, and at least none that I can pronounce. Or at least none that I can pronounce. I learned it from a loud, annoying foreign man I met in the Imperial City. The ingredients are very rare, and it cost me quite a bit to procure them, especially while I'm stuck in this quaint village. I'll need another 300 silver. Of course, if you survive this final dish, I will gladly reimburse all your silver. I may even have a few treasures that I can part with. Okay. Excellent. Now, if you can, try to describe the taste to me and what it does to you. And remember, this is for posterity, so please be honest. You survived. What I wouldn't give to have you around in my kitchen back home. Simply astounding. Well, how did it taste? What did it do to you? It depleted every aspect of my being. That's dangerous stuff. Every aspect? Now that is dangerous, indeed, but highly intriguing. There are few dishes short of poison that have that capability. Please take your silver and take this. It's a small trinket that belonged to my family. I have no use for it, and you certainly earned it. If you'll excuse me, I must go in search of new ingredients, for it seems you have eaten everything I have. Good fortune to you. That's it. Bird's tongue. There we go. Charm +4, intimidation +4, intuition +4. Often used by magicians and charlatans, this gem gives the wielder persuasive skills that can make a man sell the shirt off his back for a pittance. Speaking with ease in any role, the wielder finds the hearts of others malleable and easily swayed, but particularly skilled individuals can see past its magic. Okay, so currently we have 20 in intuition. So we get gives us 4 in charm, so if we take that away and put that in, what does it do? It takes us up to 24, 20 for charm, intimidation 25. Okay, let's go and see if, of course I ended up going around the long way. Let's go and talk to Tian and see if our intuition is high enough. And then we do the doodly-doo, save it.
Hello again. You will. What? Hey.
Okay, please work.
I can't
Please work.
argue with that.
Yes.
And I'm the kind of woman who doesn't mind getting her hands dirty with a little hard work.
That's good, 'cause sometimes you get real dirty out on the farm, especially when it rains.
I think I'd like to talk to Tian a little bit more. In private. We need to get to know each other better.
I'll leave you two alone.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
Woo-wee! Where'd a young gal like you get all that silver?
Tian, there's a lot I have to tell you.
Awesome. So, what? How much? Okay, we should be able to go and talk to Darting. No, I don't want to do that yet because of I could accidentally use all of Ing's stuff because I will try and see if I can give that back to him. So got 3 ways to go. We could go to Rue and go and find Sky, which is usually what I like to do because if we go to the forest, there's things that happen in there that I like having him as my person. So that'll obviously happen before we go into the forest, or we can go and do the dam. I think all of them can happen in any sort of order that you want, but for me to get the things I like, I might go and close the dam first. Okay. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this off here for a little bit. I'm going to go and have a little break and then I will be back. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying this, and if you're interested in any of my future and past streams, you can find them here on Twitch, over in Collections, or over on YouTube. It'd be awesome if you can follow me on my socials as well, at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. And I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Bye.